These are the continuation of our report, and my topic is all about the short-term scheduling. Delta Airlines. About 10% of Delta's flights are disrupted per year, half because of weather. Cost is 440 million US in lost revenue, overtime pay, food and lodging vouchers. The 33 million operations control center adjusts to change and keeps flights flowing, and it saves Delta 35 million per year. Strategic importance of short-term scheduling. For effective and efficient scheduling can be a competitive advantage. Faster movement of goods through a facility means better use of assets and lower costs. And then additional capacity resulting from faster throughputs, improve customer service through faster delivery, and good schedules results in more reliable deliveries. And for the scheduling issue, scheduling deals with the timing of operations. And also, the task is allocations and prioritizations of demand. Significant issues are the type of scheduling, forward or backward, the criteria for priorities. So in table 15.1 in scheduling decision, we have organizations Arnold Farmers. So the manager must schedule for the following: operation room use, patient admissions, nursing, security, maintenance staff, outpatient treatment. And for the University of Missouri, classrooms and visual equipment, student and instruction schedules, graduate and undergraduate courses. And for Lockheed Martin factories, productions of goods, purchases and materials workers. For Rock Hard Cafe, chef, waiters, bartenders, delivery of fresh foods, entertainer, opening of dining areas. And then Delta Airlines maintenance of aircraft, departure timetables, flight crews, catering gates, ticketing personnel. Forward and backward scheduling. Forward scheduling starts soon as the requirements are known, and also reduces a feasible schedule through it may not meet due dates, frequency results, and excessive work in process inventory. Backward scheduling begins with a due date and schedules the final operation first. Schedule is produced by working backwards through the processes. Resources may not be available to accomplish the schedule. And these are for the scheduling criteria. The first one is minimize completion time. The second is minimize utilizations of the facilities. The third one is minimize works in process inventory. And the fourth one is minimize customers waiting time. Optimize the use of resources so that the production objectives are met. For scheduling processes focus facilities, we prepare the schedules incoming orders without violating capacity treatment. The second one is check availability of tools and materials before releasing an order. Third one, establish due dates for each job and check progress. The fourth one is check work in progress. The fifth is provide feedback, and the last is provide work efficiency statistics and monitor times. Planning and control files. For planning files, an item master file contains information about its component. The second is a routine file indicates each component's flow through the shop. A work center master contains information about the work center. And for the control files, track the actual progress made against the plan. We have here loading jobs. We must assign jobs so that cost, idle time, or completion time are minimized. And there are two forms of loading. The first one is capacity oriented, and the second one assigning specific jobs to work centers. And for the input-output controls, we have here identifies overloading and underloading conditions. Second is prompt managerial actions to resolve scheduling problems. And the third one can be maintained using Conway card that controls the scheduling of batches. Input-output control examples. Options available to operations personnel includes first one is correcting performance, the second one is increase capacity, and the third one increase or reducing input to work center. For Gantt charts, load chart shows the loading and idle times of departments, machines, or facilities. Displays relative workloads over times. And schedule charts monitors job in process. All Gantt charts needs to be updated frequently. In sequencing job, you must specify the orders in which job should be performed at work center. Priority roles are used to dispatch or sequence job. We have here the first come first serves, the short-term process time and the earlier due dates and longest processing time. We have here in critical ratio an index number found dividing the time remaining until the due date by work time remaining on the job. And for the job low critical ratios are scheduled ahead of job with higher critical ratios and also perform well on the average job lateness criteria. We have here the critical ratios is equal to time remaining over the work days remaining. The due date to this date over the work lead time remaining. And there are 5 critical ratios techniques. The first one is help determine the status of specific job. The second one establishes relative priorities among jobs on a common basis. The third one is relate both stack and make to order job on the common basis. The fourth one is adjust priorities automatically for changes in both demand and job progress. And the last one is dynamically tracks the job progress. For Johnson's roles, we have here list all jobs and times for each work center. The second one choose the job with the shortest activities time. If the time is in the first work center, schedule the job first. If it is in the second work center, schedule the job last. Once a job is scheduled, it is eliminated from the list. Repeat steps 2 and 3 working toward the center of the sequence. Unfortunate capacity scheduling overcomes disadvantages of role-based system by providing an interactive computer-based graphics system. May include roles and expert system or simulations to allow real-time response to system changes. Initial data often from an MRP system. FCS allows the balancing of delivery needs and efficiency. Scheduling repetitive facilities. Labor materials used can help repetitive facilities, and these are better satisfy customer demands toward better investment, reduce batch size, and better utilize equipment and facilities. We have here the advantages includes the lower inventory level, the faster product throughputs, the improved component quality, reduced floor space requirement, improved communications, and smoother production processes. In scheduling services, hospitals have complex scheduling systems to handle complex processes and material requirements. Banks use a cross-trained and flexible workforce and part-time workers. Airlines must meet complex FAA and union regulations often use linear programming to develop optimal schedule. And 24/7 operation use flexible workers and variable schedules. And scheduling service employees with cyclical scheduling. We must objective is to meet the staffing requirements with a minimum numbers of workers. Schedules needs to be smooth and keep personnel happy, and minutes techniques exist from simple algorithms to complex linear programming solutions. And the last one is the cyclical scheduling exams. We have here determined the staffing requirements. The second one is identify two consecutive days with the lowest total requirements and assign this as day off. The third one makes a new set of requirements, subtracting the days worked by the first employee, and the fourth one is apply step 2 to the new rule. The fifth one is repeat step 3 and 4 until the requirements have been met.